Coach Andrew, thank you very much for your time. A disappointing loss in the Comora Derby. How did you view the game?
It was a good game. Thanks to the fans that came through to watch the game. I think we gave them a showpiece. They enjoy themselves. You know, it's a derby game. It happens in Madrid. It happens here in South Africa, and we also have our own Comora Derby. Created a lot of chances. Again, didn't convert. So I think we just need to go back and do our finishing, because they only got 3 chances they scored. We created 14 chances and we only converted 1.
Coach, between their first goal in the first half, which was a bit early, around the 20th minute if I remember correctly, and their goal in the second half, total domination. You created chances from set pieces, from open play, but for some reason you couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. How do you explain that?
You know, there's nothing you can say. I can't say luck was not on our side. Luck was on our side. We created a lot of chances. It's up to us. We need to use the right technique to finish. That's all. We need to go back to training. We dominated the game. They didn't play. We played, but we didn't score. I can't say it's a matter of luck. The boys, they know they need to grow up now.
Coach, we know your opponents, Malandela, Mighty Heroes, they a possession-based team. They play from the back, they combine and progress into the final third. But today, especially between the first goal and the second goal, you were able to dominate, you were able to stop them from playing their usual game. What was your game plan and how did you execute it?
I think on that credit goes to my co-coach, Wiseman. He's the one that analyzed their previous game. And he told me, we need to press them from high, must not allow them to play. And then once we win the ball, we need to play. Because we knew, as much as they're a ball positioning team, also we need to play when we win the ball.
Coach, it was a derby. And in a derby, as much as I'm sure the fans that were here today are happy with the performance, but your fans would have wanted a win. And it's difficult sometimes to tell someone that the result is not a true reflection of the game. We played well, we dominated, but when you look at the score, it's 3-1. Playing well alone clearly doesn't give you what you want, which is the result. Now, for your next game, obviously you want to improve from this. What are the things that you're going to be working on in training specifically to address what happened here today?
I think we just need to be ruthless in front of the goals. Just need to do our finishing. I think from tomorrow, we just need to do our finishing, because we can play football. I think everyone saw that we can play. We just need to do our finishing every day.
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for the performance. Indeed, the people who are here today are happy with what they saw. Good luck in this game.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we must also give credit to the officials. They were strong. They were strong. They managed to control the game very well. I'm happy with the SAFA appointing these refs. They really did a good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Coach Vincent, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on the 3-1 win. You are the kings of Alex. You won the derby. How did you view the game?
Oh, okay. Firstly, it was a very high intense game. It's a game that had a whole lot of turnovers in it. But then we showed resilience. I think the goal that we got in the first half, it actually made us to settle even more and building from the back when it was well constructed because of individual brilliance. It actually gave us the edge that we can actually win this game. We have more advantage, because what the oppositions did today was that they wanted to pick 1v1s in the entire field, and then 1v1 in football is not equal. When opposition picks 1v1s and you have players who can stand up against the 1v1s and win the battles for you, half of the job is done. This is a derby game. We only needed character. We only needed our players to step up, but at the same time not forgetting the principles of our game model, and that is building from the back. That is trying to manage the ball in the middle area and bring the element of individual brilliance in the final third. While you do that, you must always be ready to defend the counter attacks. because when you manage position and make a lot of positional exchange in each and every position, you are more likely to leave some spaces unattended. And how you deal with the second balls, it's so vital in this game model, and we got it all right today. So I'm so happy with the boys that even when the crowd was so packed here, it was so much noisy, they still stuck to the plan. They still stayed calm. They still respected the oppositions until the last minute of the game.
Coach Vincent, I know you to be a very honorable man, and I think you agree with me that between your first goal in the first half and your second goal in the second half, they were dominant in between. They created more chances. Your defense stood tall and defended well, but they were also not that very clinical in their finishing. Would you agree with that?
Yes, they got chances. The opposition got chances, man. After we scored, we went to half time, and then when they came back, they had changed the formation. They played with 3 at the back and 4 in the middle, making a box in the middle of the park, and then 2 wing backs, and then they played with 1 top man, right? Then now the approach was a little bit different to how they played in the first half. The approach was that they want to build from the back and go to one of the wing backs and play the ball straight into our goal area. Then because of the individuals that we have, we say 2 center backs that we have, let's deal with the aerial balls. Let's deal with the aerial balls that they pumping in our half. Right, and then let's manage the second ball, because that's the only way that they can score. It's via the second ball. If we manage the first, if we're able to compete for the first ball that is coming into the box, and then we manage the second balls, half of the job will be done. But then again, we played more we were looking more on time. We relied on 2 things today, on time and space. We were actually setting the time to say, okay, let's give them up to so much time, so that they can start throwing everything at us and forget that they still have goals to defend as well. So after from the goal that we scored in the first half and the goal that we got in the second half, if you had really checked the time, we gave them about 36 minutes for them to keep on playing more of long balls inside our penalty box. The reason we did that, we wanted there are 3 that they were leaving at the back to start being more ill-disciplined and try to push more into our half. So we're actually saying to them, guys, here is the cake, come and take it. But on your way of coming to take the cake, we are waiting for you to actually come and seek it, then we can go behind you. And then we spoke about the moments at halftime. We said we are a team that wants to dominate position. Let's dominate position with purpose. Let's play 3-4 touches at the back, force them to come high, and then when they come high, let's play it behind their defense, because we've picked up early that whenever we play the ball behind their defense, they have 3 slow defenders at the back. So we're actually saying, guys, come into our half. We want you here. Have all possession that you can have today. We'll play 4-3-5 touches. We'll go out, create 1 moment, and seal the game. And it happened in that way.
Coach Vincent, thank you very much for your time, and congratulations on the win, and also good luck for your next game.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All that I can say is the support that we're getting from the community, Alex. We really appreciate it so much. That's why whenever we play here, we always try by all means to bring the smiles into their faces. And our plea is that when things are not going in the right way, we need them to support us even more. If there is one thing that they must understand, Malandela Mighty Heroes Football Club, I think is the only team in this league that is able to start a game with 8 under 21 players. Then it must say something to them. This is a process. They mustn't push too much pressure on us, because we are on a building process. It's not an event, so we need their support more. Let's help these kids to grow even more, especially when things are not going okay for our team. They mustn't kick us when we are down. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.